What's up, y'all? It's Shayla Sierra, and I am back with another video. If you are new, thank you for coming to watch your girl. I talk about the nitty-gritty, and I'd probably be giving y'all too much business, but let's get into the video. All right, y'all, so today we are talking everything rebranding, okay? We're talking everything rebranding yourself in this new year, in this new time, with everything that we're going through. We got a new president, and all that kind of stuff, but either way, we have to rebrand and make the best of ourselves, show the best of ourselves, and show up for ourselves every single day. So today we're just talking about rebranding in 2025, okay? So I wrote 4 things down for you guys that is most important in rebranding yourself in 2025. Number 1, we're going to talk about defining your vision, okay? You have to define your vision. You have to start with knowing what your vision is, okay? What you like, what you want, what you need, and being able to define that, being able to stamp that, being able to decide that and have it flat out. You know what your vision is. You need to define your vision, and no matter what your goal is, there's still a vision behind it, okay? This could be financially, this could be emotionally, mentally, physically, all of these things. You have a goal at the end of the day for all of these different aspects in your life, but you have to, now that you have the goal of like what you feel like you want to do, what your idea of what you might want to do, you need to define that vision. You need to very straight, clearly know what that vision is, because there's so many more steps after that if your vision is skewed, you're not going to know what to do, because you're going to try to, every time something changes with the vision, you're going to try to change the plan instead of knowing this is the vision. This is, I have my end goal, but what is the entire vision? What do I want it to look like? What do I want to see? What are my goals, and where do I want to see myself? So you need to define your vision first, okay? You have to define your vision, because if not, you're kind of just moving unknown. You don't really know what you want to do. You don't really know what you're looking to do. You don't really know where to be at, but you need to be able to define it and say, you know what? This is where I want to be. Look through the looking glass and say, that's where I want to be. This is my complete vision. I see myself here. I see myself doing this. I am going to be this. I am going to be that. And define it. So that way you know everything else that comes after that is you setting it up to be great in whatever the vision was. Okay? So that's number 1. Define the vision. Okay? After defining the vision, we have number 2. Setting goals. But not only are you setting goals, you're setting smart goals, okay? Keyword being smart. S-M-A-R-T, all caps. Smart goals, okay? You can have a vision and you can set out a plan to do it, okay? But if your goals are not 100% geared to getting you where you need to go, you can also throw yourself off track. Sometimes it's the idea of saying something simple. I want to save $2,000. Okay? Okay, every time I get paid, I'm just going to put money aside. That's a goal. That's simple. But it's not exactly a goal geared towards what you want to do and what you need to do, and allowing it to be spread out and planned out so that you know that it's not affecting you in any way. So the opposite of that would be saying, okay, I want to save $2,000 by here. That's your goal, in defining the goal, defining the vision, okay? By this month, I want to save $2,000. Okay, cool. Now we have to list you have to set the goals, but set smart goals, like I said. So now you're looking at it, okay, I have from this time to this time. I know every month these are my bills, these are the money that has to get put out. What money do I have left over that I can now put towards that without hurting myself and hurting my daily life? So now you're like, or you're asking yourself, what can I cut out? What can I add? What can I do? So now you're setting these goals. Okay, I'm not going to eat out from here till then, because that money that I use to have eat out money, I'm going to make sure goes to my savings. Okay, I always have $500 left over for the month. I'm going to take half of that and always put it aside for this goal at least once a month. Just knowing and defining that vision and then setting the smart goals to allow you to stay on track. Okay, we talked about in our last video knowing that you have to keep yourself disciplined. Okay, you have to keep yourself disciplined, but in order to keep yourself disciplined, you have to have a smart goal. You have to have something that's going to set you up on the right path. Okay, that being said, that moves us to number 3, taking consistent actions. Okay, life is nothing without consistency. Life is nothing without consistency. If you are not going to put your 110% effort behind what you want and what you want to do, you're never going to get by. Okay, you're never going to get to your goal. You're never going to get to your vision because you're not showing up. In this whole series, we've talked about from the beginning, showing up for ourselves. This whole journey we've started has been about showing up for ourselves. So at the end of the day, when you have these visions and you have these goals, you have to take consistent action behind them. You have to choose to show up for them every single time. Because if not, the vision that you have so clearly written out is going to get us nowhere. It's going to get us nowhere because we are not standing behind what we want to do and how we want to do it and making sure that every day we are showing up somehow, some way for that. And it's not always going to be the same every day. It's not always going to be just the same ABC, ABC, ABC. You're going to show up different ways every time. But you still have to show up. You still have to be consistent in what you want to do. You can't say, oh, I want the best body, but then only go to the gym once and be like, oh, but I went to the gym. No, you have to consistently go to the gym, work out your body, work through your mind. You have to consistently do it and do it and do it and do it and do it. Because if not, you did it one time. What is that going to help you do? Nothing. It's not going to help you do nothing. So at the end of the day, you have to go with, okay, cool. How can I show up consistently? What can I plan in my life to make sure that whatever my vision is, and when I set those goals, that I'm doing it consistently. I'm showing up every single day. Every single day. That's it, that's all. And those are our 3 simple things. Now we're going to move on to number 4. Number 4 is a bit different because this is more about understanding your vision and what is going to deter that vision. You need to learn to create a empowering and helping surrounding, okay? That includes family. That includes friends. That includes job. All those things are included because if you don't have a good support system for what you want to do, let's be very clear, for what you want to do, somebody who doesn't understand or doesn't care or doesn't like what you want to do isn't going to support you. And it's going to show up so many ways. It's going to show up so many ways. You have to learn to create the system of people that are going to support you for what you want to do, what you love to do, what you like to do, what you want to do. That's it. You can't talk to the person that never goes to the gym and never wants to go to the gym, doesn't like to go to the gym about going to the gym. Why? Because they're always going to have a negative view. You can't talk to the person that's never been wealthy to become wealthy. Why? Because they're not on the same level thinking as you. They're not. So you have to choose to create a supporting system, and that comes with cutting people off. That comes with knowing how far to keep people at arm's length, knowing that some people aren't worth being in your inner circle, and that's okay. We all want to have friends. We all want to do, all of that. But at the end of the day, it's about keeping a good system around you, keeping that supporting group around you. You can have all the people that want to just be there when you win. Those aren't the supporters. You can have the people that all now, oh yeah, I knew you was gonna do it, I knew you was gonna do it. When you win, those aren't the supporters. You can have the people that you go to be like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing this. They say, oh, okay, hope it works out for you, I guess. Those aren't the supporters. The supporters are the people pushing you in your goal. The supporters are the people that's lining up behind you to say, yo, I know you're going to make it. I know you're going to do it. Where can I help you at? What do you need from me? What do you need from me? And I'll be the one to tell you if nobody else going to tell you. If nobody is lining up behind you like that, they're not supporting you. Everybody has their own view of what they think is right and how life should go and what you should do and everything like that. Reality of it is we're not all the same human being. So we're not all going to live the same. So naturally, guess what we have to do? Take the time to say, you know what? I got it. I have to just learn to create the right supporting system. Period, point blank. And that being said, that's the greatest thing that you can do for yourself is create the supporting system. That being said, that's the 4 things that we're going over today. Like I said, you know, we keep it short and sweet over here. We get to the point, but that's just the beginning of how to start rebranding yourself in 2025 and knowing that those visions, those goals, that consistency, and that supporting system is going to help you grow and get somewhere. And that's what's going to be most important for you. And we're going to keep going on rebranding and choosing to be financially stable and choosing to win at life and knowing what we want to do. And that's not going to look the same for all of us. Together, we can win as a whole, no matter what we do. And then our community has a bunch of different people doing a bunch of different things and we can help each other. Okay? Period. But thank you for watching the video. Love you. Bye.